Congressman seeks Facebook, Twitter records related to suppression of Hunter Biden laptop. Ooh, I cannot wait for the discovery process to see what information comes out of this. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I put out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree that's in the description. It has all my socials. Has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. Also has a link to my merch store where I have Let's Go Brandon t-shirts, I Will Not Comply t-shirts, bunch of different t-shirts. Check that out there. Each purchase that you make it go help fund what we're doing here. All right, let's talk about this news. Representative Daryl Issa asked Facebook Mark Zuckerberg and Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal on Thursday to preserve all internal records related to the company's suppression of news coverage of Hunter Biden's laptop in 2020, according to copies of the congressional preservation letters obtained by the Washington Free Beacon. The congressman is asking Zuckerberg and Agrawal, Facebook communications director Andy Stone, and former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey to, quote, immediately initiate document preservation for all materials relating to questions, inquiry, conversation, strategy, and response to the media reporting of the Hunter Biden's laptop and or its contents that first appeared in the New York Post on October 14th, 2020, and to notify employees, consultants, and subcontractors who might have access to relevant materials. Issa said his office is investigating efforts by social media outlets and Democratic operatives to stifle the New York Post bombshell story about Hunter Biden corrupt foreign business dealings, and was based on emails found on Hunter Biden's laptop. Quote, this is the scandal that big tech and the Democrat industrial complex wish would go away, Issa told the Free Beacon. Quote, they know what they did, and of course they think they've gotten away with it. That's why it's critical that we not squander the opportunity for accountability. And I hope they are held accountable, because I know my stuff got censored for talking about this story. I believe I'm gonna have to go back and check. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of those videos on Odyssey. Yeah, I'm matter of fact, I know I do have some. Have a few of the laptop stories on the Odyssey app, which you can check. That's in my link tree also, where you can just type in Hunter Biden on my channel page there, and or laptop, and it should come up. But Issa also sent preservation requests to Biden 2020 campaign aides, including now White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki and Chief of Staff Ron Klain, as well as a group of Biden supporting former U.S. intelligence officials who claimed the laptop appeared to be part of a Russian information operation. The preservation requests don't have the legal power of congressional subpoena, but companies could take a political risk if they refuse to comply, particularly if Republicans gain the House majority next year, giving them control of investigative committees and subpoena authority. Oh, so they don't have subpoena authority, so they're not gonna they can, I guess they can say, you know, we're not gonna give you this information. I'm guessing. I really don't know anything about the legal aspects of it. I'm gonna have to do some research and see. But although there was no evidence in 2020 that the Post's reporting was inaccurate, and even Hunter Biden didn't deny that the emails were real, Democrats decried the story as Russian misinformation, and Facebook and Twitter took unprecedented steps to prevent users from viewing or sharing it weeks before the election. I mean, that's just wrong on top of wrong what they did for that. I mean, it's something should happen to these companies for doing this. I mean, how many stories are they going to have to censor? How many people are they going to have to delete off of platforms for reporting the truth, for reporting real information? How many pages got deleted and stuff, and people got booted off of platforms for speaking truth to power? I mean, they said, oh, fake news is false, you're spreading fake stuff, and then a couple weeks, couple months later, couple years later, it turns out to be correct, and there's no way of getting that stuff back. Like, how do you get your chance? They're not going to give you, it's gone. I don't know. But Facebook announced that it would be reducing the stories distribution on our platforms and changed its algorithm to make posts about the article less visible. Twitter locked the post account and barred users from sharing the link. And of course, Facebook they didn't want to make a comment to the Washington Free Beacon, and numerous other outlets have since corroborated the post's reporting. But let me know what you think about all this. You think anything's going to come out of it? I personally, I don't know. Since they don't have subpoena power, I don't really think they're going to get much information right now until the Republicans take over after the red wave in midterms. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out themarkrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.